House right now. You'll hear my end of it. We're going to talk about Be Grateful and Ambitious tonight. It's wisdom from the book The Wolf Pack. So hang in there with me and we'll share more as we go. Yeah, I wondered about the connection after your share last night with the wolf. So very cool. And Nicole, if you haven't heard of it, it's definitely been an intriguing book for me. There's another group on Clubhouse who has been sharing about that. Sterling, welcome to the room. And it's been it was a book that just economically I wasn't going to buy, so it had nothing really to do with like the content or anything like that. It was more, well, it's an hour-long book from a Audible standpoint. I don't want to use a full credit on it or whatever, but after borrowing it from the library and having some discussion with that group in the room, it was like, yeah, this is a book I have to have and I want to support. And I actually bought it on Audible and went the extra step to buy the Kindle version as well. So I've been pretty happy with this one. So the idea of being grateful and ambitious, and this is one where Abby Wambach in the book has new rules and old rules. And for this chapter, I believe the old rule was be grateful, and the new rule is be grateful and ambitious. So she talks about it in the format of, or in the realm of social justice. A lot about pay equity, but I think it also can relate to other areas. Yet even beyond that, I think that can be an important topic. If someone invites you to a party, but then says, well, you just have to sit in the corner while everybody else is on the dance floor, is that doing yourself justice? So I think it's a great topic for us to contemplate about, hey, what can I do to call myself forward to not only, yes, be grateful, as we talked about in our warm up, and to always be grateful, but still be able to go after the things that serve us, that are meant for us, that fit who we are or who we're meant to be. So, Nicole, I don't know if you're comfortable, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on this so far. Take a break to see what people have to say. Oh, very cool. And then if you want to get connected to the group on here, I can try to connect you. I think it's Tatiana Robertson is the woman running it, so you can look her up or connect with me, and I can DM about that. So, oh, very cool. So at the end of the chapter, she's got a call, and she does. So this is part of her format as well. So it's like an expanded. Hey, here's my call for you. Here's what I want to call you out to do. So this one is be grateful, but do not just be grateful. Be grateful and brave. And in all of these is capitalized like it is in the title of this room. Be grateful and ambitious. Be grateful and righteous. Be grateful and persistent. Be grateful and loud. Be grateful for what you have and demand what you deserve. So, I'm finding more and more of a calling for leadership, to be a leader in my own life, in my own roles, and help others be leaders in their right, in their own right, in their lives, in their roles. And so, I want to be the most badass leader I can be, and most badass coach of other leaders that I can be, and help them be badass leaders themselves. And so to me, it starts with our own lives and what we do for ourselves. So be able to not wait on the sidelines for our lives to evolve into what it was meant to be for us, not to wait on the sidelines, waiting for us to expand to our natural potential, but to consciously go out and make that happen for ourselves. I think of the book Extreme Ownership, and that, an idea of, even if something's in my way that's not my control, it's affecting my mission, I'm going to do something proactively about it. is the way I think about it. So what can we do proactively about our lives? Where can we go forth and say, here's who I'm meant to be. How can I make that happen in the world? Here's the dream life I have for myself that my true self is calling for. How can I set that up in my life? How can I take ownership of my health, my well-being? How can I take ownership of the steps I take to create the life I want? And from there, where does that benefit others? What's the cause and I'm trying to make the world better with, or how can my best expression of myself make the world better? So I'm really driven and passionate and excited about helping people with that. So I'll pause there and see what thoughts that leaves you with, how that resonates for you. Love to hear your thoughts. So I'll hear what people have to say. If you have a thought either live or later, drop a comment in the box. I would love to chat with you about that. All right. So even if you're not listening to this live, you're listening to it later, feel free to drop a comment in chat. Feel free to drop a DM. Feel free to let me know what's working for you, what you think about this. And also feel free and invited to go to coachjohn.help. There's some ways to connect with me deeper, with some other resources, with our community that's working toward this idea of leadership, to follow your heart, live your best life, and change the world. So I'm really excited to be working with those of you who are feeling that call to leadership in your own life, at the very least, if not out in the world. I can't wait to work with you. I'm rooting for you. And I'll close this down now, friends, but I look forward to hearing from you and working with you. Have a great day.